AI is everywhere in jobs, schools, and governments, but almost nobody actually understands it. Not even the average user, not even the influencers, sometimes not even the engineers who built it. Instead of clarity, we get hype, fear, and misinformation. That's why I wrote Human V4, a mental roadmap for the age of smart machines. First 100 users will get like 50% off. Here is what most people miss. AI isn't free. It's owned by the companies who control the chips, the models, the cloud infrastructure, and a handful of players decide how intelligence flows. That's power and that's politics. And that's why understanding AI isn't optional anymore. In Human V4, I map this entire power stack. For first 100 users, 50% off. Grab it now. AI won't just take jobs, it will take leverage. If you know how to use AI, you will multiply your value. If you don't, you will fall behind. And it's not about replacement, it's about power shifting to those who can think with machines. And that's why AI literacy is the new survival skill. Human V4 is the mental toolkit you all need, and it's 50% off for the first 100 readers. Here is the scary truth: AI doesn't invent bias, it mirrors ours. So, if you train it on biased hiring data, it will discriminate. If you feed it the racist polling data, it will predict crime unfairly. And AI is a mirror, sometimes an ugly one. That's why AI literacy matters, to question output and not worship them. So in Human V4, I showed how to spot and challenge bias, 50% off for the first 100 copies. AI is powerful, but it's not magic. It doesn't think, dream, or create the way we do. It just calculates, it predicts, it reflects human patterns it has seen in human data. When people say AI is alive, conscious, or about to become Skynet, they are falling for the hype. My book, Human V4, separates the myths from the facts. First 100 readers get it for half of the price, and link below. Neural networks are not brains. Your brain learns with emotions, senses, and experiences. AI learns by crunching data and adjusting billions of numbers called weights. It has no body, no sense of why, and no memory. When it talks about love or pain, it's just remixing text it has seen. The resemblance is only skin deep. For the real differences, I explain everything in Human V4, and first 100 copies 50% off. Link in bio. Ever wonder why ChatGPT sometimes makes things up? It's not lying, it's guessing. These models are built to predict the next most probable world. If the data is missing or unclear, they will confidently invent something that sounds right. That's why AI can give you a perfect essay one moment and total nonsense the next. I explain how to reduce hallucination and use prompts like a pro in Human V4. So, first 100 users 50% off. In 2017, one paper changed the future of AI. It was called Attention is All You Need. It introduced transformers, the engine behind ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. Instead of reading word one by one, so these transformers let every word look around at the whole sentence. That's why AI today feels coherent and powerful. But remember, it's not understanding, it's just attention math. So on the deeper dive, Human V4 will explain it simply, 50% off for the first 100 users. People say AI is thinking. That's wrong. Large language models like ChatGPT don't understand a single word. They don't have beliefs, feelings, or awareness. What they do is they stimulate intelligence. They predict the next most likely word, like autocomplete on steroids. Impressive? Yes. Conscious? Not even close. Want the full breakdown? That's what my Human V4 book is about. So the first 100 users will get 50% off, and it's a color printed book, and art paper mat is used inside, so the quality of the book is absolute, and link in bio.